Hey guys, John Cortese here, CTS Strength and Conditioning, johncortese.com and ctsgym.com. And today we got a quick question from one of our YouTube video viewers asking about the grip placement for clean and jerks and how to reset the hands coming up from a front squat into a jerk. And that is a problem, and it's a common question that we see all the time. And we're going to address that right now. So I'll tell you a little story about how I learned this, and basically we'll give you a couple different scenarios on how it'll work, and it's different for everybody. Okay. So when I first started weightlifting, again, I knew how to front squat just from experience, but I never had really done any jerks before. So I was always, from my experience, I always used to do the presses like this, where the bar would be resting on my hands and my thumbs would be wrapped around the bar like that, you see? Alright, so I was always used to doing the military presses like this with my thumbs not wrapped over the bar. Okay? Now again, that works for some people. I have seen people do jerks with that grip before, and that's what works for them. So when I went to go do jerks, my hands would always hurt, my wrists would hurt because the bar would be resting on my wrists. Okay? And again, you'll see here in a second how that's different. Alright, so moving forward, it's taken me a couple years to get to a comfortable reset for the hands, which again, it works for me. Some people don't use this technique. I use it because, again, like I said, it works for myself. And whatever works better for you guys. Now, I have some people do jerks a couple different ways, and we'll show you here. So, coming up from the front squat. Normally the hands are not over the bar, like they should not be in like the prior video that we just posted. The fingertips should be on the bar. Now, if you can do jerks from your fingertips like this, it really shouldn't matter because you're not pressing with your arms anyways, okay, for jerks. So you're driving your body down under the bar when the bar is launched off your body with your legs, okay? A couple guys come to mind. Dimas is a classic guy who has a very minimal reset. A lifter named James Tatum from Muscle Driver, he's able to do that from the fingertips like this. So in other words, when you're coming up out of the front squat, he's basically not even moving his hands. He's just simply dipping and driving like this, and the bar is launched off of his shoulders, and then as the bar leaves the shoulders, then he's tightening his grip over the bar. So it looks something like this. So he's launched, and you'll see how his fingertips just kind of went over the bar. Alright, or his hands went over the bar as the bar is launched off his shoulders. Okay. Now myself, as I stand up, I let the bar launch off my shoulders a little bit. So I'll show you here what it looks like. So we come up here, and the bar comes back down. Do you see that? Alright, so as I'm coming up out of the front squat, the bar leaves my shoulders for a little bit, and it comes back down. Okay? So again, kind of show you without the bar. We come up, off the shoulders, we re-grab, and the bar is now in my palms, okay? But I'm not squeezing the bar with my hands, alright? So again, here. Alright, now the bar is in my palms of my hands, and I've got a loose grip on the bar, alright? Again, for me, this is a little bit more secure, and I feel more comfortable doing jerks from this position, okay? So, another final grip that I've seen, people will stand up from the front squat, again, and they'll have their fingertips over the bar, and then if you've got good enough shoulder mobility to do this, you can reset your hands like this, and kind of move around like that. For me, it feels like, the smaller athletes can do that a little bit better, or just if you have greater shoulder mobility, you can kind of move, position your hands over the bar, get set for your jerk, and go. Okay. So just find a grip that works for you. It's going to take some time and practice to figure it out. Some people have a very high reset, where the bar is off the shoulders really high, and then they can bring it back down. Some people just need a real quick, launch off the shoulders. But make sure when you do that you're in control, and the bar doesn't leave your shoulders and it's out of your hands. You don't want to launch it off your hands and then have to try to catch it again. Okay? If you're going to launch, follow it with your hands, bring it back down. Alright, to reset. and then get your jerk and go. All right. So that's it, guys. John Cortese is johncortese.com. Again, make sure if you're gonna do this, you got to practice it with an empty bar for a while, and then you shouldn't even have to really think about the reset for the jerk. You just got to do it, dip and drive and go. All right. See you guys.